straight to the moon, get your ticket now. Everybody line up, get your tickets, we're going to. Did you buy the dip? Yeah. Do you like rocket ships? Oh, what a yeah. You wanna try this shit? Yeah. We got everything you need, you better buy some kitty now. Everybody, long live Ponzi. Everybody, long live Ponzi. Everybody, long live Ponzi ride. Never short it. Bitcoin's back, alright.
Alrighty people, we are live. Good morning. It is Saturday the 17th of April. The time where I'm is 11:35. It is a beautiful day outside. I've just been enjoying my coffee. But welcome to SirToshi's Bitcoin chart show. This is the Bitcoin forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network. This is where we find out what's up with what is going down in town and all around. So without any further ado, let's just jump straight into these figures. Boom. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Not used to seeing these figures. These are new all-time highs for Bitcoin. Look at this. Preve saying 432. CoinDance reporting 441. I mean, as we know, these figures are nothing compared to what's about to come in the pipeline. Imagine Corecoin on steroids. That's what we're talking about. And if we look across at Corecoin has currently got a price of 62,291 according to CoinDance. But we know that's an absolute load of shit because there's no fundamental value in that whatsoever. It's a speculative price. It's not worth jack shit. In fact, it's worth nada. And because it's a speculative price, because there's no fundamental value behind it, it means that as soon as knowledge catches up with speculation, their speculative price will match their fundamental values at zero very quickly. So let's have a look at the rest of these figures then. We've got the hash rate, 0.4%. Good. Yeah, moving in the right direction. That's all right. Hovering around 3, 4, or 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, but it's coming. Bcrash 2.5, Corecoin 97.1, network nodes 1.8 on Bitcoin, 8.3% for Bcrash, 89.9% for Corecoin, transactions 37.6% on Bitcoin, winning, absolutely fantastic. Hello, Keith Fellows in the house, thanks for joining me. Transactions on Bcrash, again, I mean, look at that. Transactions on Bcrash, they've got one transaction generator, which is noise.cash, of which they said generates 90% of their transactions, of which 90% of the users they're going to have to get rid of. It's a joke. Literally, it's a joke. I saw somebody else the other day saying, oh, if anybody's not taking Bcrash seriously, they need to get another hobby or another job, because the price has gone up. See, they're completely blinded by the price. They are dirty trading bots in the market. There is no fundamental behind Bcrash price whatsoever. It's basically following Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's gone up, and then the trading bots are just like, oh, right, because we don't know jack shit, we'll just simply sort of like spread our risk and push the other prices up as well. There's no fundamental value in Bcrash or Corecoin whatsoever. They are going to come a cropper. Serves them right for being lazy and using trading bots, really. And look at this, the block size. See, the trading bots cannot see the block size. They cannot see the data flowing through the chain. The trading bots just simply move on price. It's all about number go up. They don't understand jack shit. Literally, they're looking at Bitcoin as though it's like a security, like shares on the stock market. They don't know how to measure it because they don't understand that it's a commodity, and a commodity gets its value from its utility. That is it, nothing more. No CEOs, no dividends, no shares, no management board, no anything like that. In fact, the fundamental value of Bitcoin comes from its neutrality. Like, does it have any central point of authority or control? How can it be neutralized as much as possible? So what you don't do is you don't tamper with a protocol like Bcrash has done. You don't segregate the signatures like Corecoin has done, which puts central parties in control of the network. It crashes its fundamental value to zero. In fact, it turns it into a security. It's insane, but shitcoiners shit for brains. But look at this. So Bitcoin winning on transactions, 37.6. And not only does it have more transactions on chain now, 75.7% of the block size, which means those transactions have huge amounts of data within them. That is utility. Bitcoin is all about data security, efficiency, and data sovereignty. It's an amazing system, and none of these shitcoins have any clue about this. None of them. So Bcrash, again, literally just Bcrash. I mean, 7.4% of block size. I mean, I just don't understand how stupid you've got to be to actually be a shitcoin and still involved in, still be involved in Bcrash now. I mean, that's just like, what is going through your head? Literally delusional, absolutely delusional. And block size on Corecoin, 16.9. Again, they're just simply living, or should I say, yeah, they're still alive from the legacy of their BTC ticker, which doesn't mean jack shit. Because when you change the protocol, you're meant to change the ticker symbol to let people know that it's not following the original protocol. So it's not genuine. You know, it's ridiculous. The price is just absolutely insane. Hence, it's a Ponzi. Crazy. Right, and then it's for lols today. Let's just play Spot the Biggest Block on Bcrash. But before we do that, we'll just let Roger call it Bcrash himself. Here we go.
And we're going to really spread Bitcoin Crash across the entire country here in Antigua.
That will never fail to amuse me. Absolutely hilarious. Let's see what we've got. 2.9. Yeah, 2.9. And that's it. Dear oh dear. And now we're going to play Spot the Biggest Block on Bcrash, but before we do that, we'll let Michael Saylor tell all of his small block shitcoin buddies how much he loves Bitcoin with big blocks. Take the floor, Michael Saylor.
I like Bitcoin the way it is.
Oh, getting excited.
In fact, I love Bitcoin the way it is.
Oh, he's revving it up.
And the way it's currently constructed, it is possible to put all $250 trillion of monetary energy in big blocks of encrypted energy on the blockchain.
Is that right?
Maybe the Bitcoin will be 1 million. You can probably calculate $10 million of Bitcoin or something. Big blocks, $100 million chunks on the blockchain.
All right. Well, let's try and find those big blocks, $100 million chunks on a blockchain, shall we? I can see a 1.7. They'll be lucky. They'll be lucky. Yeah, that's it. 1.7. There we go, Michael. Hope you're happy with that. And in the meantime, let's have a look at Bitcoin. Tau with a 37 megabyte block straight out the gate, first row. And these shitcoiners would have you believe that the network shits itself at 22 megabytes. Is that right? Well, Tau has just find another one, 84 megabytes. But as we go down the list, we're going to look for the biggest and the smallest. You know, so remember we've got a quarter of a kilobyte, so 25 bytes, pretty much. Yeah. So let's see what we've got here. 29. 79, 50, 6, 4, 13, 7, 3, 3, 3, 6, 2, 1, 3. Oh, relatively small today for Bitcoin. But we've still got via BTC on there. Mempool turning up the heat there. That's good. One from F2 Pool. No BTC.com. Have they given up? Fingers crossed, hopefully. What's the smallest block? 82 kilobytes. 82 kilobytes. Anything smaller than that? Yeah, looks like 82 kilobytes is the smallest one there. Mined by unknown, but at least we know they're friendly. Alright, let's look at the hash rate. Hash rate follows price, follows value, follows utility, follows creativity, initiative, and intelligence. If you're intelligent and you have creativity and initiative, you can make something useful. When something is useful, it can then create value. When it creates value, it can then develop a price. When it develops a price, it can then be measured against the cost of other goods and services and used as a medium of exchange. There we go. Proof of work by network. Corecoin Bcrash will literally stop overnight like Ponzi schemes do. Take years to build up and then they just simply crash overnight. Bcrash Bitcoin hash rate, Bcrash Bitcoin proof of work. Here we go. Whoa, look at this. Look at this. It is 184,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than it is Corecoin. Honestly, absolutely fantastic. And let's just do the figures here for Bcrash. Smashing Bcrash out of the water here. Here we go. Just to get my calculator out. 8841. Wow. It is 20 times cheaper. So 20 times, that's 2,000% cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than it is Bcrash. And yet they still have the audacity to call themselves cash. It's outrageous that they've stolen that narrative. You know, but it's not cash. Well, it is cash. It's e-cash. It's a commodity. It's commodity money. Money, or cash being the most liquid form of money. But it's just Roger, shit for brains, doesn't really have a clue about anything, does he really? Mining profitability, so it's currently 7.7% more profitable to mine on Corecoin than Bitcoin. Shows you the competition and demand for Bitcoin. But it's 0.5% more profitable to mine on Bcrash than Corecoin, but who cares, because it's an absolute piece of shit. Daily average Bitcoin block size by network, Bitcoin smashing it. Daily Bitcoin transactions by network, winning. Transactions per block by network, winning. There's going to be a lot of wins coming soon. Oh, CoinDarts, come on. Steady away. Here we go. This was daily average Bitcoin fees by network, USD, Bitcoin winning. Fees, SirToshi's, oh, never mind. But we've seen it's far more. Again, I'm not really sure what this means because we've already seen that it's 10 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Bcrash. So fees, is this fees in the block or something? Who knows? Network fees, SirToshi's. Anyway, keep an eye on that one. Daily Bitcoin fee divided by the block reward ratio. Again, we're just going to monitor this, but ideally we do want the fees to be going up in comparison to the block subsidy. But the subsidy, again, obviously will stop in the future. But you know, I don't have to worry about that because that's not until the year 2140. So that's 120 years from now. If I'm still here, I probably won't be in the best of health by then. Daily accumulated Bitcoin blockchain growth by network. Let's have a look at the hand of God. It just still fits in there. Just fitting in there. We'll keep an eye on that closely. 7 days global hash rate. See what we got in here. Mempool, Norpool in there making an appearance. Tal on there. See, look, Tal's got more hashing than Bitcoin.com. SBI Crypto. See, look, Hathor, 1% of the global hash rate. Yeah, that's certainly not to be sniffed at. And it doesn't tell you here what percentage other mining pools have of the global hash rate. I mean, look at the size of that. You know, I mean, that is significant. You know, and yet it's not assigned to any particular one. Yeah, maybe they're saying that that's a culmination, you know, of all the other miners in the industry. Who knows? Anyway, let's have a look at global hash rate 7 days. Oh, what's this? F2 Pool being knocked out of the top spot. And Pool, Shitcoin Enterprise from Bitmain, now taking first position. Pool in his second, Binance in third, via BTC in fourth. F2 Pool in fifth, BTC.com in sixth. Wow, bit of a change around. But I mean, it's a bit worrying really when you understand that literally these mining enterprises on chain are literally all shitcoin enterprises. Antpool is a Bitmain, Poolin, don't know about them. Binance, utter shitcoin enterprise, criminal enterprise. Via BTC related to Bcrash, again shitcoin enterprise, don't know about F2 Pool. BTC.com is Bcrash, again, or Bitmain. You know, Bcrash supporters, absolute shitcoin enterprises. It's crazy. But this is Corecoin, so it should almost marry. Oh no, it's slightly different there. So for whatever reason, F2 Pool is back up to first position. A bit strange on Coolcoin, but anyhow, let's have a look at B Crash. Whoa, and Paul. See, look, and Paul absolutely loving B Crash. Like, honestly, and look at this. Binance loves B Crash. FireBTC loves B Crash. They're mining it, and it's an absolute piece of dog shit. Same with Coolcoin, an absolute piece of dog shit. Can you imagine the trouble they're going to be in when it goes to zero? Both of these pieces of shit. Like, they'll be scratching their heads. How could we be so dumb? Well, I told you, you're shitcoiners with shit for brains. It's going to be hard for them to take it in. You know, oh, I'm not a shitcoiner with shit for brains. Well, you know, the situation that you're in now would suggest that actually you are, you know. They just don't want to believe it. They'll be pointing fingers and all sorts. Whoa, what is going on here? What is this? See, there is movement going on here. This is politics going on, ladies and gentlemen. You know, see, look, because you can see it. There's, you know, movement means political movement. Something is going on here. I suspect very much that we may see another mining pool emerge soon. Just like we saw Hathor emerge from kind of like out of nowhere. I expect we'll see another mining pool, you know, born from other mining pools, specializing in processing, you know, another form of data, you know, something. But that's what I suspect we're seeing here. So we'll keep an eye on that over the next, you know, few weeks, months, whatever. But yeah, that's huge. So I think we're going to see various different mining pools being created, you know, possibly with more kind of like Greek names to them. I'm kind of giving it away as to what I'm hinting at here. But yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think is happening, and I haven't got a problem with it. And this is, again, it's all about squeezing these shitcoiners off the chain because they are artificially suppressing the price of Bitcoin, which we will look at now. Let's have a little looky here. Oh, here we go. So these are the shorts on Bitfinex. Look at this. So the short positions start here at 83%. You know, obviously these shitcoiners, shit for brains, have no idea about this. And then as the price goes up, they're actually increasing their short positions. Literally talking about, you know, out the frying pan into the fire. They have no idea what they're dealing with because they don't understand that Bitcoin is BSV. And look at this. Look at this. They've still got 88% short ratio on Bitcoin, even though the price is now 424 according to Bitfinex. You know, squeaky bum time for all these dirty shitcoin short traders. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You know, what can you do? Just laugh at them, really. Yeah, effing shitcoiners. You know, just shit for brains. Let's have a look at it. Wait, look at this. What's this? 34 transactions per second I just saw then before my eyes. But considering we're used to normally looking at maybe like 2 to 3 transactions per second, that was 34. We're now looking at 5.4 transactions per second. But again, it's very telling that unrecognized has got 95.5% of the data flowing through the chain. Which again, when we look at trends.cash later on, makes me suspect that these are corporations, rather large and significant corporations, testing this network for their own data efficiencies and data security. That's what this is all about. We got Twitch on there with 5%, TDXP at 1.8. We'll be interesting to see what's happened with TDXP after the price movement yesterday, because I'm sure that probably would have hurt their winnings pot, as it were. To the right of the transaction generators, we've got the transaction ID, the input, the output, the total output, the type, and the op return. Once the transactions are recognized by the nodes on the network, which is instantly because the network is a small world network. It is structured like a Mandela network. So you're only ever like 6 hops away from the information that you need. So literally when a transaction is broadcast to the network, it is confirmed literally instantly. Instantly. It cannot be reversed. 50% of the nodes pick up the network, which is instantly because it's a small world network, and then That's it. You cannot reverse it. I've had people contacting me before saying, oh, yeah, but again, it's just these shitcoiners trying to change the narrative. How can you reverse a transaction once it's being picked up by 50% of the nodes on the network? You can't just turn all the nodes off because the network is distributed all around the world, and 50% of the nodes have picked up that transaction. You can't ring all the nodes simultaneously and say, "Excuse me, can you prevent that transaction?" No, they can't. They can't do that. And as soon as the transaction, literally the moment it's recognized by 50% of the nodes on the network, which is instantly, it then gets put into the meme pool, the mempool, which is the memory pool, which is where they are stored. And again, they still cannot be reversed. They cannot be cracked, hacked, altered, or changed. They are weighted in there, locked in, while they are competed for by the miners and payment processors in order to create a block, store the transaction within a block, and then put the block on the blockchain, where they win the Coinbase data, otherwise known as the block reward, otherwise known as freshly minted Bitcoin. This is how Bitcoin works. None of this replaced by fee bollocks or child pays for parent, because it's those stupid pieces of shit that allow for double spends, which undermines the security of the system. In fact, it completely wipes it. It completely wipes it. Honestly, like Corecoin and Bcrash, just it's laughable that people actually take them seriously, because I just don't know how they could be so... I just don't understand how they could just be so incompetent. Like, literally, incompetent and ignorant. Just unbelievable. So this is the blockchain. Look at this. So we've got 84 megabyte, a 79 megabyte, a 63 megabyte. Makes all these other blocks look relatively small, but let's see what else we've got in there. Do we have any triple figure blocks in here? No. Oh yeah, we do. There we go. 119 megabytes. Good. There we go. A triple digit megabyte block. Love it. Love it. And then below that in this box here, we'll just highlight that. There we go. So that block there was a block height 683001. Mined by unknown, size 119.64 megabytes. The time, the date, the transaction count, and the total fees. Total fees in that block were $249.44. So again, that's an interesting, a very interesting figure to keep an eye on, because it's that block, it's the fees in the block that we want to eventually surpass the block subsidy. And again, that will increase with usage hugely. So we'll just keep our eyes on those figures. That's a lot of charts for any movers and shakers. Anybody competing with D Drive? Doesn't look like it. All in the same order. Cent being 14th. Yep, there it is. And Peer Games, Twitch, 2nd and 3rd. And TDXP being 5th. But D Drive and B Drive, 1st and 4th. Yeah, okay. Just gonna keep an eye on it. Just gonna keep an eye on it. You never know when another kind of like D Drive is gonna come out of nowhere. Huge amount of testing there. Bit info chart. So again, this pie chart cracks me up, because this is the entire shit show. This is literally the entire market. So if anybody thinks that any of these ERC20 tokens, these shitcoins have any value, look, this is the entire market. And only Ethereum and XRP, which do bullshit transactions, because there's no value in any of the transactions that they do, and yet Ethereum's got 32% of the market, XRP 36.5%, and it's utter bullshit. It's complete bullshit. And then look, Litecoin 3.4%. All these Litecoiners, honestly. We've got Corecoin. They got Ethereum Classic features on there, as if anybody talks about that. Dash is on there. Dogecoin, Monero. I mean, that is it. Literally, so you can count. I mean, we know that all this is dog shit anyway, and yet there's like 4,000 other shitcoins on the market. And people are taking this seriously because they have no idea. Literally, out of all of this shit, the only genuine one is Bitcoin. The only genuine one. It's insane when you think about it. It just goes to show you ignorance and hopium. Everybody blinded by number go up. But talking about number go up, you know which number we're going to look at now. We are going to, these are rich list and all that. We are going to look at transactions over 3 years and log. And this is comparable. We'll put Doge in there, shall we? Just for lols. There we go. Look at this. So we got Dogecoin in red. I mean, that's peaked, you know. But I mean, look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is now in the sort of a turquoise blue, going up there, like beautiful. But tell you what we will do while we're here. We'll have a look at transaction fees, because people have started using Dogecoin. I mean, look, this is Bitcoin here in the purple. Absolutely beautiful. That is what you want. So let's have a look at transaction fees. Let's go back. Come on, there we go. Right, so market capitalization, transactions, sent last, block time, difficulty, hash rate, tweets per day. Oh, I'm sure there's fees that we can see somewhere. Time, sent market capitalization. What? Prices, correlations. Okay, maybe not that one. Okay, maybe not that one either. Or maybe we'll just compare, like, just have a look at Dogecoin. Aha! Right, let's see if we can compare Dogecoin with Bitcoin, because the prices have shot up. Well, as in, like, the transaction fees have shot up. Let's see if we can find this. Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Price, don't really want prices. Bit info charts. Okay, we're back there. We're looking for fees. Dogecoin. We'll take out these other ones. So we'll just have Dogecoin versus Bitcoin. There we go. All right. Have to find this one. I know I sent it to myself. This was a tweet here from our man John Pitts. There we go. Check it out. And this comes up. There, look. Dogecoin, Bitcoin. Oh, so this is average transaction fee historical chart. So look. So this is Dogecoin. I mean, look at that. Look, because people started using the network. The costs have gone up. Literally, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. Nothing can compare with Bitcoin. Nothing. So that's average transaction fee historical chart. Let's see if we can go back and find that one then. Average transaction fee historical chart. Average transaction value. Looking for fees here. We know it's somewhere. Correlations. Yeah, no, definitely want this on charts. We'll have to do some more investigations. Let's have a little look. Right. Well, that's going to be my job for today then. Going to find out where that is, you know. Learn something new every day. And let's have a look at the scaling test network. Any movers and shakers here? No, still 19,866, highest number of transactions per second on the scaling test network, which runs parallel to the mainnet, which just goes to show you what the network is capable of. Visa and MasterCard eat your heart out. You remember, we here in BSV can save you millions, if not billions of dollars, if you just simply migrate your services onto the Bitcoin network. That's what's going to happen. They just don't know it yet. It's hilarious. It cracks me up. So biggest block last 24 hours. Yeah, 81 megabytes on the mainnet, 1.4 gigabytes. on the scaling test network, but it won't be big enough to be mentioned in the top 10 because the top 10, the smallest one is a 1.7 giga megs. Right, trends.cash, apps ranking by performed actions. Again, here we go. Look, we have no idea what 15 PCI HG is, or B drive, or 1P, 8P, GMD, or Magic Protocol, like a developer app. TDXP app, though, look at that, in 5th position. That's pretty good. Twitch down in 7th. Again, we don't know what One Love is. MetaStream, and again, so it's just like, so what? TDXP up's 9.2, Twitch 7.2. So we're looking at, like 17% of the network that we know of, which means 83% we have no idea. So I suggest they're unrecognized. All of those things are unrecognized transactions that we saw on Bitcoin Blocks Live earlier. Apps ranking by money spent. TDXP app absolutely rinsing it. Look at that. 84.3% in terms of apps ranking by money spent. Absolutely huge. Congratulations to them. I mean, again, that's money spent. So is that TDXP app having to dish out large amounts of money after people closing their trades, after number went up because they were longing Bitcoin? maybe. Yeah. So I think the guys at TDXP app might be sweating a little bit because on this rare occasion, the market knew best. So it'd be interesting to see all those people who staked their pool, whether or not they've lost their money or not. Be interesting to find out. Let's have a look at crypto quant again. Yep, I mean, it's not like all these exchange reserves. They're not exactly buying back in, are they? There's no sign of number go up there. They are. I mean, even when the price was absolutely rocketing up, look. Selling, as they just have been doing all year because they want rid of that shit. Dumping it on the likes of Michael Saylor and all these other shitcoiners who have no idea what they've gotten themselves into. Corecoin and Bcrash, they shouldn't even exist. So somebody is going to be held responsible, and people are going to be on the warpath. Mark my words, honestly. Imagine if you were Michael Saylor bragging about how the fact that you've got like 90,000 Corecoin. And remember, he bought Corecoin recently. So it's after SegWit. So it's nothing like Bitcoin. And he thinks he's bought Bitcoin. He's going to be livid. There is going to be lawsuits and all sorts. Lawsuits galore. And what are they going to do now? Blame Craig after a ruling has been held in the courts of England and Wales that he is actually the rightful owner of the copyright to the white paper and did create it. What are they going to do? Tell the judge that he's wrong? Get themselves served with contempt of court? 5 years in jail? Don't think so. They're going to have to take the hit. Like 90,000. I don't know how many. Let's just do this for a laugh anyway. Here we go. 90,000 multiplied by 60,000 is a staggering number. Here we go. 90,000 multiplied by 60,000. So that's 5 billion 400 million. 5 billion. Oh. That's gotta hurt. That has got to hurt. Even if it doesn't hurt your wallet, I mean, it's not like you need $5 billion to live on, is it? Do you know what I mean? A couple of million will do you quite comfortably. It's pride, it's ego. The man who lost $5.4 billion because he was a stupid fool. Oh dear. And listen to the likes of Peter McCormack, who doesn't understand the significance of Craig being Satoshi, even though Craig submitted a crazy amount of evidence that he is Satoshi in his lawsuit. Honestly. New level of dumbness that I'm just not used to. Here we go. Flipside crypto. Wow, look at all that. Look at that movement there. There we go. March 31st, April 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Just got a few more days to go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, April 9th, 10th, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Any other movements? Oh, there we go. There we go. And look at this, you know. Lambs to the slaughter. Dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear. So let's have a look at what's on chain. I mean, again, this is one of the reasons why we know that Bitcoin is not a Ponzi scheme, because you can monitor everything on chain. You can see the utility. You can see what's happening. You can see it being used. You can't see any of this on Bcrash and Corecoin, because they don't want you to see that it's not working. You know, because they've spun the narrative of number go up, store of value, not many use it. Yeah, not many try and use it is more like, because they don't want you to see how badly they've effed it up. You know, they're like, is this meant to be what's going to change the world? You know, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. You know, again, I mean, shitcoin is just, like I said, I'm just not used to hanging around with that kind of, you know, just various level of mentality. Whoa, look at this. Look at all that data on chain. Look at that being cleared. Boom. Straight away. Boom, 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 boom. Easy. This is what Bitcoin is all about. It's a system that works. You know? Now let's compare all this data that's being cleared to Corecoin. Look at that. The data is even increasing. They're now in the red. You know, that is insane. And these shitcoiners would have you believe that, you know, what they're buying is digital gold. It's anything but gold. It is literally digital dog shit is what they've bought. And Michael Saylor's, you know, there on his high horse, promoting it to the rest of the world, hoping that other people follow him, thinking that he's leading the charge. And he's literally like, imagine like leading the charge and leading, or, you know, your army, you know, into a swamp. is what he's done, and he's no idea. Well, I mean, how? Like, when I say no idea, I mean, like, all it takes is a little bit of common sense, you know. Like, you know, crocodiles and hippos like live in a swamp. Like, you know, would you take your army and charge them towards, you know, an area, you know, in marshland where a hippo was happily wading in the mud? I would probably have a second thought that maybe that's not a clever idea. Maybe the ground might be really boggy and we'll probably get stuck down in all of our armour. You know, not the cleverest idea, Michael. And it's not like I haven't tried to tell you. You know, I mean, it doesn't take a lot to figure out really either. I don't know what to say. But let's actually have a look at this shit show working live in front of our eyes. Look, this is Michael Saylor's army stuck in the mud. So there is currently 73 megabytes of data stuck in the meme pool on Corecoin, which they're trying to clear using 1 megabyte blocks produced approximately every 10 minutes. And there is a median transaction fee of $17.92. Outrageous. Look, this is the Corecoin army stuck in the mud, like going nowhere. Literally an absolute shit show. Look, and now they're moving the army from the block. Sorry boys, you're out. Discrimination, not paying enough, replaced by his fee. You know, child pays for parent, you're gonna have to get your children to pay for you. It's so ridiculous. And then we've got Ethereum with a median transaction fee of $8.19. And yeah, absolute shit show. Like I said, there is no value in these transactions. Ethereum was created by Vitalik Buterin when he was 21 years old. A computer game nerd geek who basically wants to buy weapons, you know, on his computer games, which is why he created Ethereum. And everyone's going crazy over it, thinking that it's going to change the world. Like, he has no idea about commodities and securities. And if he did have ideas about commodities and securities, I would ask, what is a 21-year-old person doing, knowing or being interested in, you know, commodities and securities? When you're 21, there are far more other things to be interested in, like fun things. You know? Oh my God. I mean, look at the state of that. Look at the state of that. Unbelievable. And yet you've got billion-dollar hedge funds piling in on this thing. Michael Saylor putting $5.4 billion in on this shit. It's hilarious. Like when you really think about how much he's fallen for it, and it really doesn't take much to figure it out. Like, oh dear. But anyway, from one shit show to another. And this is what all these shitcoiners are worshipping. They're worshipping the dirty dollar. Like literally, it's insane. And this is hyperinflation that we're seeing here. You know, as of January 2020, and we can see that by February 2021, they were so embarrassed about the figures they've stopped allowing them to be reported on. You know, but we know the Fed loves doing off-balance sheet transactions in the trillions. You know, it's insane. So why, like literally, all they do is measure core coin in dollars. And yet, the dollars are just simply printed. Literally, it's like monopoly money. How insane is that? You've got all these shitcoiners worshipping core coin for the dollar amount. And the dollar is just simply made up of a printing press. You know, they're guaranteed to lose you 15% a year. It's absolutely worthless. You know, that pushes costs up because the value of money goes down, which basically pushes more and more businesses out of business and just basically puts the hands in the banks, or puts the world into the hands of the central bankers. They're going to own everything because they own the money supply, which they print. It's insane. It's insane. And, you know, what has their economic genius been doing with all that money? Has it been stimulating the economy? Look at the velocity of money. The velocity of money would tell us it's not doing jack shit. And again, embarrassed about the figures, stopped reporting it 7 years ago. Can you imagine the state of this velocity of money now? Like literally, because all this money has been flowing into stores of value in the stock market. It's not doing anything. They're just printing it. You may as well just print and burn it. You know, it's insane. It's not looking good. But knowing that Bitcoin is the only thing that can save us, how are we feeling about it today? Let's have a look at this. Anybody else been on CoinGecko and liked a BSV because number go up? Oh, 81%. Looking forward to the day when that's in the 90s. In the 90% there. That'd be great. Everybody who watches my show, go click on it now, just for lols. If you've got nothing better to do. Let's have a look at the depth of this chart now. Here we go. So we've got $4.8 million of asks versus, oh, it's just gone down. We've got $5.1 million of asks versus 9.4 bids. So we've got more sellers than buyers currently at the moment. But again, we know that's probably going to change overnight. If you've been keeping your ear to the grindstone and following what the Night Fox has been saying on Twitter. Yes, indeed, you know. I would be reading that. I would be keeping my eyes on that like a hawk. Yes, I would, and listening to what's being said. So let's just check out the price. What's that? That's $4.28 on Live Coin Watch. Let's have a look at Bitfinex. See this bad boy moving. So number go up to this was yesterday. Look at that, like a rocket ship on the way to the moon. Yes, indeed. Looking healthy there. I mean, look at that. Very, very nice. Very nice. You know, some would say that had something to do with the Night Fox. You know, did it not? Who knows? But the fact is, the price is holding steady. You know, looking good. Probably like an understatement of the year so far. Let's just have a look at the shit show on Bitcoin. I mean, look, this is, you know, this is the tech guys doing this because they don't have any fundamental understandings of Bitcoin and securities and commodities. So a little bit disappointed. You know, this should be proof of concept. You know, nobody should be buying, selling, and especially not trading these tokens because they are securities. People are buying them with the expectation of profit. You know, and they're not NFTs. They're not non-fungible tokens. They are fungible tokens, which means they have no value. So they shouldn't even have a price. And like Soon Coin has got a trading volume of $7,000. Oh dear. It's got a market cap of $32,000. What's this? Is this Haste Coin? Is this Haste Coin with a market cap of 5,312,529? That's a joke. That really shouldn't be there at all. So how is this? Is this ranked? They've currently got the coins ranked in terms of their price. It really should be ranked in market cap, to be honest with you. Oh dear. But I mean, again, it's Soon Coin. It's a meme, isn't it? Really, it's a joke. But please do not get involved in that. It's only going to end in tears. Seriously. But let's have a look at the real shit show. Look at that. We've still got a $2.1 trillion market cap. We'll have a look at Core Coin. Oh, it's in the green over 24-hour period. And just going to have a quick look at the shapes here comparatively, because we'll have a look at it to Bitcoin in a minute. Yeah, so that's in the week. That's what it looks like in the month. Shitcoiners are still going to be happy, But what they're not going to be happy about is the fact that it's going to be found to be absolutely worthless when all of this comes flooding into Bitcoin. I mean, look, XRP back up there, what a joke. I mean, if ever you follow any of the majority of the XRP profiles on Twitter, they're all professionally done, and they all follow each other. They've all got the same number of followers. Yeah, they've all got like 36,000 followers each, which just means there's 36,000 accounts on Twitter that are all following each other. No people behind them at all bots. It's nuts. And I can't believe they're these hedge funds who are meant to be they're meant to do their due diligence and research. Don't get it. Well, I mean, Michael Saylor has read the white paper, but he clearly hasn't. He hasn't been following the politics or the scaling. I mean, nuts, absolutely nuts. So B Crash again. B Crash is saying it's up 27.93%, which is just slightly more than Bitcoin here. But it's trading bots. It's trading bots that are doing it. There is no fundamental value in B Crash, and trading bots cannot see the data volume flowing through the chain. They just simply go on price. Again, this is all dirty traders do. Dirty traders have no fundamental understanding. They are parasites. They literally do nothing apart from take value away from this beautiful thing that is Bitcoin. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, so that's just what we saw on Bitfinex just a moment ago. Look on the week. Whew. Yeah, lucky I got in just about there. On the month, look at that, 123% in the month, even though Dogecoin did 170% just yesterday. There we go. So Dogecoin did in one day what Bitcoin has done in 6 months. 170%. And the transaction fees are going up. But I mean, it's hilarious. I mean, a meme coin like this now ranked number 8 on the shitcoin market with a market cap of $35 billion. It just goes to show you the level of mentality that is actually in the market here. Honestly, you've got to realize how stupid it is. and all these other traders like Raoul Powell, like I said, and Michael Saylor, Elon Musk, they're blinded by a number go up. I mean, look at that. It's insane. I mean, Binance Coin as well. We'll have a look at that, because we know that started going crazy as soon as they started printing Binance USD coin. I mean, look, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Oh my, nothing can. They're basically trying to replicate Bitcoin, and they can't. They can't do it because they have no fundamental understanding of Bitcoin. They're all massive shitcoiners. And the only reason they're getting away with it is because Bitcoin has done this. So therefore people don't question how they have done it. They just think, one has done it, therefore others can do it as well. It doesn't work that way. They have no fundamental understanding of what the protocol means legally and economically. Fundamentally. I mean, this is why all these shitcoiners got caught out in OneCoin. When OneCoin was just simply typing numbers into a spreadsheet every day, like number go up. It was crazy, but lack of understanding. Oh, let's have a look at my performance here. Oh, and 410 subscribers now on YouTube. Thank you very much. Let's have a look at my douchebags of Bitcoin videos. Let's see how they are performing. The latest Andreas Antonopoulos one, 37. Laura Shin, 38. They'll go up. I redid that number 12, Andreas Antonopoulos one. But David Schwartz, still not triple figures for David Schwartz. Dan Held still not there yet. Never mind. And then we'll just have a look at Samson Mao. Charlie Lee still not in triple figures yet. But Roger Ver well on his way. B crashes aren't going to be happy with that. Ha! Cool Corners should be taking note of Adam back there. Oh, Pomp on 99. One more and he's in triple figures. Max Kaiser there. Chamath still on 98. But yeah, the most popular shitcoiner videos are Andreas Antonopoulos. He features 4 times now, I think, in my douchebags of Bitcoin videos. But without doubt, Michael Saylor absolutely romping away in the lead. Obviously flying the flag. People are just like, hold on a minute, is that guy talking shit? Yeah. Let's have a look at my Streamanity. Hey, 243 followers now. Number go up. Loving that. Loving that. I wonder if this, I'll have to log into... Oh, 11 paid. Excellent stuff. Thank you very much. Over $2. Loving that. Beautiful. Quite enjoyed that there. Let's have a look at Twitch. Let's have a look at these. Acorn Stack. Here we go. New users 286. That's all right. Not to be sniffed at. Good. And look at this. I'm following the Night Fox. Following the Night Fox. Let's see what's any posts here. Fasten your seatbelts. Be prepared for Fox Speed. 7 hours ago. Oh dear. Oh look, BSV soon is now. I am the Night Fox. That was 8 hours ago. Brilliant. I'd recommend everybody following that Night Fox. Getting foxy. My followers 378 now. That was like another new one overnight then. Oh, what's this? Big Blocks. Keith Fellows following me. Thank you very much. Dirty Randy. That's a new one. And Slash Her King. All right. Nice. Good. And let's have a look at our Ruthie baby. See how she's getting on. Do we have 960? 958. We'll like that again. Let's have a look at our man Satoshi. 75. 74.9. Maybe tomorrow. And let's check out the whale alerts. Any other, see what's been going on in the last 24 hours. We're looking for printers, small amounts there, small amounts, 5 hours. Oh, might get through this quickly. 6 hours. 6 hours. 9 hours. That's 54 million USDC. What a joke. 12 hours. Oh, speeding through this today. Just keeping an eye out for what's being printed. 15 hours. What's this? $40 million Binance coin. Binance USD coin. 65 million packs. I mean, look at this. USDC was being printed. What's that? 16 hours ago. Any $1 billion of Tether? Any billion? Do we have $1 billion anywhere? Anywhere? Where? What's this? 73 million USDC. Like honestly, I've never seen such criminality, such brazen criminality in my life. You know, I mean, it's just there is a limit, you know, as to how stupid these criminals can get. What's this? $200 million Binance USD coin. Number go up. Oh dear, here we go. 20 hours, 21 hours, 22 hours. What's this? What was that? A payment of 0.5 BTC, so that's 30,549 USD, was just made from a confirmed investment scam. A confirmed investment scam. That's a new one. All right. Yeah, I mean, all these stolen funds, you know, it's going to be fun. These criminals are going to be screwing, desperately trying to get out. What's this? People moving Tron. Who cares? 22 hours, 23 hours, and we're there. So no big ones of Tron there, but we've seen a new one. You know, $30,000 of BTC moved from a confirmed scam account. Oh dear. Let's have a look at stablecoin printer. See if we've missed anything. What was this? 10 hours. What is this? 10 hours ago, Tether just printed 1 billion USD. Are you shitting me? Another one? Another one? We missed that on Whale Alert. That's outrageous. Oh my god. So Tether printed, they printed 20 million yesterday, but they've just printed another $1 billion. Honestly, how stupid are you? How stupid can you be? Like, seriously, you know? That's going to be reported to New York State Attorney General. Here we go. Here she is, Lolita James. Mocking face, another $1 billion. So that's what, like another 3 billion in 3 days? Oh my god. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, yet believable. There we go. Right, so that's the figures done for today, people. Remember, go watch, we'll go and keep an eye on the Night Fox. I might do some reporting on him later on. Shout out to people in the chat box. I can see Keith Fellows, Stubbsug, .NET Debug. I got a new one in there asking me if I want to be famous. No, if I wanted to be famous, I wouldn't block everybody, would I? Arcade Rob, Wrong Omore, is that right? Yeah, Wrong Omore, yeah. Thanks for joining us anyway. I think that's it. Yeah, nice one. Right, it's a beautiful day where I am, and I don't get too many beautiful days in England, so I'm gonna go and enjoy it. Hope you enjoyed the show. Share it out if you enjoyed it. You know, share it with your friends, because you know, if they're in shitcoins, they're gonna want to know this stuff, or if they're intelligent, they should be able to figure it out anyway. So yeah, we'll leave it there as ever. Be aware, take care, stay safe out there. Joy given. See you guys soon. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.sirtoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and follow @IamSirToshi, where you can take part in his very generous and world famous free giveaways. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin at Tonic Pow. Get paid for posting advertising campaigns to your social media profiles. Go to www.tonicpowads.com.